What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and this time around, I'm doing a Puerto Rican recipe. Now, I know it's been a while, my schedule's been a little thrown off, so I'm doing a really good one. We're making alcapurrias today. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and get this one started. To start my alcapurrias, I went ahead and I made a picadillo de carne. Now, if you don't have a recipe for one or don't know how to make one, go ahead and check out the description in this video, and I have a link already there to a great recipe for it. Now I'm going to go ahead to the next step. I'm going to prep my plantains, banana, and my yautía root. Now I've got some warm water with 2 tablespoons of salt already in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel the outside of the yautía root here and slice it into sections. You can use a nice little knife. You can do it like you would do, like a potato and just peel this off. It's just going to take a little bit of work. Once our yautía is all cut up and soaking in my salt water, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my green bananas. We're just going to peel them, cut them up, and let them soak in that salt water. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and cut up our plantain. Now for this one, it's not going to peel like a regular banana. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut both ends off. Then I'm going to slice down the spine carefully. And then just get under there and peel away. So I let those soak in my salt water for about 5 or so minutes. It wasn't long, just to let it soften up just a little bit. Now what I'm going to do to finish off my masa here is I'm going to take my plantains, my green bananas, and my yautía. I'm going to put them in batches through my food processor. If you want, you can use a grater and go to town. It'll take a while, but a food processor is easier. Now I got a small one, so I'm going to have to work a lot of batches, but that's what you're going to want to do no matter the size. It's just work them in batches, get it all down to that nice fine consistency. Once you have everything down to a nice pureed consistency, I'm going to go ahead and add about 1.5 tablespoons worth of achote oil. Once our masa is done, it's time to go ahead and make our alcapurrias. Now what I have is I have little sheets of wax paper here cut into small squares. You can use parchment paper, wax paper, even tin foil if you want. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my achote oil and spread it on the inside of this paper so that way nothing sticks to it. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this masa, a couple tablespoons, and spread it inside of this. And then some of my meat mixture, my picadillo de carne, I'm going to put in the middle here. Then we're just going to go ahead and close this up with a little more masa on top and seal it in there. And once you do that, you're ready to take it over to the stove and start frying this. Once you have your alcapurrias made, it's time to take it over to the stove and cook them up. I've got my oil nice and heated up. I'm going to use a spatula to lower it in so I don't burn myself. So as you saw, I let my alcapurrias fry on each side for a couple of minutes and then flipped it over and removed them from the oil. Now take a look at these. They look awesome. These are a great Puerto Rican dish that you can get at any festival, any restaurant, and you'll just love them. That's why I love making them at home. These things are heaven. You guys definitely want to try these. So go ahead and make them, and we'll see you next time.